Welcome to another Coffee Lovers Box video. In this one, we'll be taking a look at Conduit Coffee's Winterlake Blend that is a part of December's Coffee Lovers Box, or as I call it, the holidays. Now, if you've been following the Coffee Lovers Box for a while, you know that I like to give names to the coffees that kind of describe the whole taste experience that you get from drinking the coffee. They've always been like things that you can eat and taste. The very first cup that I brewed of this coffee and I had it, I sat there for a second and I said, well, gosh darn, it tastes like the holidays. It's like there's spiciness to it, there's a sweetness to it, and I could say that it tastes like mulled cider, or it tastes like pie, or it tastes like any number of things that I might associate with the holidays. And I also think about, like when I drink it, I think about sitting by a fire, having a cup of coffee or even another warm drink, or sitting after a meal, like a really good meal. There's this deep satisfaction, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I know it's a holiday blend and the holidays are coming up, but this is a blend of two really delicious coffees. It's a Congo and an Ethiopia. And the Congo brings this rich, sweet spiciness, like you might call it a nutmeg or a cinnamon spice, and then the Ethiopia brings in more sweetness and fruit and that kind of element to it that gives it this intriguing full balance of brightness and fruitiness and deep sugary sweetness and spice. And all that kept popping in my head is it tastes like the holidays. So that's what I have decided to call this coffee. It does indeed taste like the holidays. I hope that when you drink this, it makes you think of the holidays as well. Let's go ahead and crack this open, take a smell, and then we're gonna brew it up on the Conduit wave and see what we see. There's a deep, like sugary sweetness and a spice to this coffee. That's kind of what settles, and since it's a blend of two coffees that have been roasted separately and then combined, so the kind of aromas dance around and sometimes hide. So like on first smell, I don't get the fruit right away. I get a lot of that spice and that rich sweetness and sugar, but when I shake up the bag and bring some of the other aromas, then the fruit starts popping out and it gets really intriguing. It's almost challenging to pinpoint an exact aroma to it, but it really tickles the nose with like a smooth sweetness and a tangy spice, kind of like a cider would, like a hot cider. Anyways, really delicious smelling coffee. Let's go ahead and brew it up on the Conduit wave and see what we get in the cup. All right, we're back. We just brewed up Conduit Coffee's Winterlake Blend up on the Conduit wave. As I was brewing this, of course, smelling the ground coffee turned really interesting. I think a lot of spice came out from the Congo, and it actually made me think of stuffing, which sounds a little weird. I mean, it smelled really delicious. It was just like really savory smell, like spiciness and savoriness. On the brew here, there's definitely spice, but it's sweeter. And I actually get, that was almost like a potpourri spiciness. Interesting. And there's fruit and chocolate. This coffee to me has an intriguing way of dancing around different aromas and tastes. I think the whole holidays reaction is the combination of fruit, of spice, of rich sweetness. It's got a deepness to it, and there's a real satisfaction to drinking this. Like, I can imagine drinking this after a really good meal. I can imagine myself sitting in front of a fire, relaxing and drinking this coffee, like on a blustery day, you know, that kind of thing. And I think that richness and sweetness and spice are all kind of something that flavors and aromas which evoke a sense of the holidays to me, in my memory. And that's really what these reactions are about. What the tasting of the coffee is about is what memories do the smells and the tastes bring out for you. That's good. So when it's hot like this, I'm getting a lot of spice and subtle fruit. It's not like a particular fruit that I can pinpoint, but it's more like smooth fruit, sweetness and juiciness, and there's spiciness as well, and a bit of milk chocolate. This is a really delicious coffee, something I could see having throughout the winter and for the holidays and holiday meals and with family and that sort of thing. That is one of the 3 coffees in this December Coffee Lovers box. It's the last Coffee Lovers box of the year, so make sure you get in on this really delicious combination of coffees. You have until December 9th, that's Saturday, December 9th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, to place your order. On the order page, there will be a timer. Once that timer hits 0, you will no longer be able to place your order, and then all the coffee will be roasted. All the boxes will be packaged and shipped the following week in plenty of time for the holidays for you to enjoy. If you're watching this video on the order page, you can of course just go ahead and place your order. In the bottom right hand corner of your screen, you'll see a little chat box. If you have any questions, just visit that chat box, send your question away. I'll answer as soon as possible. You can also email me, joseph@coffeeloversmag.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this final selection of the year of coffees that I have been enjoying.